actually deal with, and some advantages that I was able to have. Just like
so you semi-privileged because you
semi,
have,
if you want to say that.
Yeah.
But I'm from the Bronx, so it's rough.
People from Wakanda treat you differently.
Yeah,
I know.
they do.
I know.
Absolutely do. And I understand it because, I try my best to stay woke and things, so.
You're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media,
the voice of the community.
I am Dr. Bizness.
And locked and loaded is your Lady Guns right here. That's greatness under no stipulation.
And we're so excited to have you here tuned in to this another Profit and Growth segment where we're always looking to give you something for your head, something for your heart, and something for your hands to do. Family, we're excited about being here in the studio. Typically, we're out in the field covering the best of 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 the best. And we will be doing that after these segments because we always like to be amongst the people. Mm-hmm. There's such wonderful things that happen in our community. So it's important that we, being the voice of the community, are represented outside of these four walls, being able to capture and bring back to you all of the wonderful things that are happening in our community. We have joining us here in the studio.
We got Prodigal Sun, and that's S-U-N.
Awesome.
And
Aye Pea, A-Y-E-P-E-A.
And
Joe Brown.
Joe Brown in the house. Who's a Joe Brown? There's a famous person. The Judge Joe Brown. Okay. Okay.
I was going to say the brother to John Doe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it.
John Doe and Joe Brown.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
I don't know that.
The cousin to John Hancock.
Okay. Were you locked up like he was?
No, absolutely not.
No, so I guess you're not going to be no judge.
Oh, no.
Because that's a prerequisite, apparently.
No, that's absolutely
Gotta
too
go to
much
prison,
schooling.
get locked up,
No.
I'm become a judge.
That was actually
I'm a
great.
crackhead as a president. You watch, right? I was strung out on crack. I was on Skid Row. I eating out of garbage cans, and here I am, president.
And people will vote for them because
of
they
that.
see
Yes.
that you relate to the people.
The underdog.
Right, and then come out on top.
That's right.
Absolutely. And if they have an excellent team behind them, then you know they'll prosper.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah,
Right.
they're like, I was his drug dealer. So we're like, well, that's a good businessman right there.
Exactly. That's right. Distribution, import, export.
Right,
you know,
right. I was the lookout. There goes security right
That's
there.
right. They had it all together. Mm-hmm.
So Nino Brown could be president.
That's right.
Okay, you got a New Jack City president on the way.
Especially since he gave back to the community.
Number 46, where you at?
Thanksgiving was all that. Turkeys for everybody.
Yeah. Number 46.
Pookie got hooked up.
Get clean.
Pookie got hooked up.
We don't need to be in office.
Give it some time.
Tell me, Mr. President, can I borrow your VCR?
I wanted that to take.
Right.
Did he not? He had a
He who?
Pookie. I don't know. What's his real
He
name?
pointing at me like Chris Rock. Okay.
He was in a movie where wasn't he running for senator or president?
He was.
Right. So
I forget the name of it.
Oh,
but
he did,
absolutely
yeah, it was a
So I'm telling you, y'all need to be watching these movies. Don't sleep on movies. If they can put
They be
it
telling the
on a
truth,
big
though.
screen,
It can happen.
somebody thinking it.
The Purge.
That's true.
Somebody. Will you?
Oh, God.
I'm
No.
telling y'all,
No.
I am a Purge fan.
That last one was...
You want to kill
I'm a
folks.
fan. I do not.
Whatever.
I do not.
That's what all the Purge people say.
No.
Trying to
So
get
for
your
me,
votes.
purging, because the movie shows that you can kill whoever, purging is literally the banishment of laws.
Right.
Exactly.
Murder is included, but that's all they highlight. My purge day, I'm getting a hacker. I'm taking myself off the grid.
There you go.
Changing my social, increasing my bank account. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt.
Finances,
I'm just saying, I'm about to set it
Somebody
up.
gonna get her because
Nobody
you
gonna
taking
see
my
you.
money to put in your bank account.
Who
That's
said
how
it
you
was
gonna
coming
get your
who
your
said it was
millions.
coming from your account?
Because you got my account number. It's on the bottom of the check that I give you.
But I'm putting it
No.
in our account. In our account.
You know how they be trying to be your friend?
No.
The purge,
Let me
and then
tell
they get
you.
you alone, and then they chop you up.
Nah, I
ain't falling for that. I
He'll
ain't
come to
going
me. He'll Dr. Biz will come to me on purge. They be like, so was you for real about all that hacking stuff?
Right.
And then he gonna pull out a list of all his cousins, his mom and them,
His friends and stuff.
right? I'm like just a few people, like, like get as many as you can in this 24-hour period. Like that's all I'm saying.
Do it, you know.
That's for real.
That's right.
Right. So I'm-
Next day when purge is over, I'm gonna have my royal garb on with my gold
staff cipher.
No, what's his name? Coming to America. Eddie
Eddie
Murphy,
Yeah.
where he had his robe on and then underneath it, the guy was walking around saying, I got
Take
some
these,
cool hygiene products for you. It was like gold toothbrushes and gold hair.
gosh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we come out to purge. That's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have all the gold hygiene products and stuff walking around. Going to have me a
man.
crown. Going to have me a lion across my,
Really?
like the king. The king of Zamunda. Yeah, I'm gonna have me a lion.
So you
a
gonna
lion head.
So you gonna come out of the purge a fool?
No, I'm gonna be a king of my block
Right.
for the next 364 days.
And so let me tell you, when the next purge come around, you the person. They're gonna be looking for you. Look, 90 days before the next purge, you're gonna be in dirty shirts, and scuffed up shoes. We're like, what happened?
I lost it all. Please don't come after me.
That's too funny.
No, not at all.
What would you purge?
Oh man.
You ain't gotta name names.
I know.
The government for sure. In some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure, but definitely financial. Like change my social security number. Go into the grid. Honestly, I would love to do that.
Really?
Just drop
absolutely.
off.
I like my social security number.
Nah, I would drop it, man. What do you actually know what the social security number comes from? Like, that's an actual number. You're like
given to you. It's like a prison number.
right, exactly. Why
Exactly.
would you want to have that?
Because I got a good prison number,
No.
and I got a high score associated with that bad boy.
There's no-
I can walk into any bank, get whatever I want. So I got a good number.
I think I would show on this one.
Y'all with the bad numbers, y'all go ahead and change them. But I like my number.
Word.
My number is clean. My number open up doors. My number give me money, give me houses and land. Yeah.
When it comes down to this government and the way they work, I'd rather not. I'd rather stay away from it. But you kind of have to just to be able to live comfortably.
Survive.
So, yeah,
Right.
kind of sucks. But
You're in this world, but not of this world.
Right.
But while you're in this world,
Right.
you got to render unto Caesar's what is Caesar's.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and I do. I obey laws. I think that's a start.
You didn't
said that with a
I know. He said it all confident, like,
He was like, I obey the laws that they catch. They don't catch me with the ones I don't obey.
What I need to, I do.
According to the record.
I saw a meme where a police officer a state trooper had pulled somebody over, and he was like, I don't care about you doing 90 and a 30. I'm giving you this ticket for this sticker in the back of your window. And they had a Dallas Cowboys sticker in the back.
Wow.
I'm not a football fan at all. So,
Why they be hitting on the Cowboys like that?
I know. They call them the cowgirls and everything.
They really do
Yeah.
now.
AP, what you purging?
Congress.
Congress. all of them.
Get rid of all.
But there are some good.
They got
There
some
are
good Congress people.
But understand
They got
this.
good ones.
Now, this is the thing. When you purge, you have to think about the consequences after the purge.
True.
We have no governing law at all. So purge becomes a lifestyle if we get rid of the government and Congress. And then that which is available, those that make sure that Social Security and VAs get if they get rid of them, now the vets don't get what they need.
No benefits.
Now those that are, Social Security,
No food
those that
stamps.
are waiting for
No EBT.
their citizenship in this country that came here legally.
Right.
So realize when you purge, it might do something for you.
Right.
See, what I'm doing, it will not impact anybody else.
If you're taking money out of my bank account.
I didn't tell you where it was coming from.
So where it coming from?
And I
Is
need
it coming
more than
from my
what's in
bank
your account. No, it's not.
We're gonna
So
get
where it coming
something
from?
out.
I can't tell you that. It's not purge day.
I won't tell nobody. Just between you and me.
Really?
From who?
I don't know.
Never mind. Nobody you know. Nobody you know. Look, all Hollywood gonna be catching. And I ain't gonna tell Mayweather.
So the purge is what now? No laws.
No law for, is it
12 hours. For 12 hours.
No, it's 24 hours.
No, 12.
12
hours.
12 hours, all things are,
It's like from
everything
6
is
p.m. to
legal.
6 a.m.
Right.
yeah,
Okay,
everything is legal. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
anything,
And from the movie, they were
anywhere,
saying
to
it
anyone.
helps
To release
stress and stuff like
pressure,
that. But
tension.
It's the true point was to get rid of the impoverished people, the
Black
poor
folk.
people,
Right.
you know, the underprivileged. That's what the intentions were for.
Right.
But you
way
just
they
gotta
dressed
watch
it
it. Yeah. how they
Because we
showed
have
it.
a society that's full of debt. We have trillions of dollars worth of debt. A portion of that debt is supporting individuals that are not contributing members to society. So we have our homeless, we have our
Section 8.
our scourges on society. The people the people where the government has to support
Right.
and they're not doing anything. From the government's perspective, their desire is to purge those people. Because by purging those
Depopulation.
people,
Right.
it will now reduce the debt. And now come next year, we pay out less money because we have less people to keep off the streets, less people to police. People that don't have anything typically commit crimes. So they try to steal from people that do have.
Right.
Hit little old ladies over the head, steal their Social Security checks. So if we get rid of those people, get rid of the criminals, get rid of the bad element, then come next year, we'll have a better year.
Sure.
Right.
So in theory, that works. The reality of it is all those fingers point towards us.
Right.
And a half a finger towards you.
And it's the people from Wakanda that's pointing.
So when we talk about consciousness, from a conscious perspective, should we, if it came about where we get to vote for a purge for 12 hours, no laws, do what you want, are you voting in favor of or against?
I'm gonna go ahead and vote against that. Only because it's just setting the seed. Whatever you plant is what you're gonna get out. So if you're telling people, this is what you can do, and then they're highlighting the violence of it, not going and doing productive things with it, stocking up on food, stocking up on water, going to get supplies from Home Depot to build a compost and start garden. Figuring out ways to be
The compost out of the garden.
whatever it is.
Right.
Holistic commune.
Be on my purge
Exactly.
team.
Yes, ma'am.
No, he voting it down.
But I'm saying if we get voted out and we have to do it,
You gonna get us to the garden?
I'm gonna join your team, because it's all about self-sufficiency, and the more we rely on the government, the more we gonna listen to them say, "Oh, the purge is coming. All right, let's participate." Instead of saying, "Well, we don't need to be a part of the purge because I'm good. I'm happy where I am. I've raised my vibration to where I need to be. I have people around me who love me. I'm not living in a place where I need to purge. So that's not even in my paradigm of thinking."
right.
Yeah.
And see, the purge is established by the founding fathers. So what we would do for 364 days, we would work together in writing new education books.
Yes,
New
ma'am.
English books, new history books, building and expanding and growing the education platform for youth. On Purge Day, we burn all that trash they got and then replace all their books with some new education materials.
Even with the laws.
No, they gonna burn your stuff that you build on Purge Day.
They can't do
You
it.
built 364
But I'm
days
talking about
to build it.
But we
they gonna
have
blow it up.
the way they have founding fathers. We've got a founding organization just as large as founding fathers, where we are literally spending 364 days to create the positive light that we need to see in this society, and then emerge it into the purge. But because we're established like founding fathers, we got a SWAT team too. Let them bring it.
Let them bring it.
Now, we will kill you on Purge Day if you mess up our education system.
That's true.
But don't
Malcolm
get
X
in
said
there,
you
son.
ain't got a
Y'all ain't do
revolution
that
if there's no
before.
bloodshed.
When they mess up the educational system, y'all didn't kill nobody.
I haven't killed anybody at all.
I said
So-
y'all, you and your crew.
We ain't killed nobody at all. So understand, now even on the purge, there are Samaritans there that help people that have been purged. They pull them out. They're off limits. You can't touch them. And
It's
that
an
is how
unwritten rule.
It's
though.
an unwritten rule.
Some
right.
people violate that because
But
there's
we
no
would
honor
still be-
among thieves.
Right.
You think a thief is honorable. Back in the day, yeah, maybe your word was your bond, that kind of thing. You shake hands or whatever. Okay, this is your turf. This is my turf. We're not gonna cross across this main street,
Right.
whatever. Nowadays, please, they shake hands and stab you in the back. And take your cookies.
They shake hands with you, but they got that ring with that pin
With
in
that
it with the
poison in it.
cyanide right there, just like that.
That's
You
true.
down and out.
That's right.
AP sitting there looking like, where y'all from? He's like, y'all imaginations.
Are you voting in favor of the purge or against the purge?
I am not voting in favor.
Okay, you're against the purge. Are you voting in favor or
Definitely
against?
against it.
Yeah, see, and I'm against it. So what does that say about
I said I
those
like it.
that apparently
But to use
are
it for good
deranged?
and
It's
not
a good
evil.
idea. I understand.
Yeah, in theory, right.
No, definitely
Right.
not.
And that's the problem.
And if we're
Most
outvoted and we ain't got no choice,
Exactly.
Then-
don't see me. I got
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
just like gun law.
Right.
You know, we got guns.
Right.
Guns are cool. But it's who's using the gun.
Right.
Exactly.
And what are you using it for?
Exactly. Because if you
kill.
put a gun in the hand of a cray-cray, then the outcome going to be a little bit different
Right.
than in the hand of a police officer. But then
Yeah.
not
No.
necessarily. Yeah, that's same thing. All right. So
And I think there was
put it in
somebody
the hands of
saying
Medea. They'll be all right.
that guns don't kill people. It's
People kill
people
people.
with guns that kill people.
That is
Right.
true. I was here at the radio station this week.
And got held up by gunpoint.
Oh, Lord.
No, a little old lady. She wasn't old. A little lady. Nothing but $125 weight, all wet type thing. Just a little puny petite thing. And she was like, "Oh, I got to get my gun out my trunk." So I'm like, "What kind of gun you got?" She was like, "Oh, let me show you." She had this Glock. And she was like, "Yeah, here's my concealed carry." And she's like,
Yeah, plan.
she's
Ready.
like,
Right.
You have
whoever
to.
needs security,
You have
I
to.
come lock and loaded everywhere I go.
I have a
I'm like, sure,
client
you're right.
that would come to my gym classes with her purse, and everywhere she went, every station she had her purse with her because she was a carrier. And I was like, "How bad you think the workout gonna be?" And first of all,
One
don't
too many burpees.
You paid me to treat you like this. Don't go pulling no gun out on me.
Right,
But she
right.
did. She cared. But she's one of those West Virginia gun toting. Me and my whole family. Her daughter got her first gun and went hunting when she was 7. Kind of. You know, people like that. So yeah. She posted a picture of the handles on the big French doors of a house with 2 rifles.
Oh wow.
It was just the handles for the doors. So it's one of them kind of people.
Hey,
I never had
be
to
afraid.
Getting ready
Be
for something.
very afraid.
Have you ever shot a
ready.
gun? You ever been
I've
to the
shot a
gun?
gun once out in Arizona with my cousin. But being from New York, there's no license for that. You definitely
Right.
cannot have one
Right.
at all. So you get caught with one that's in, I think, immediate 7 to 10 years type
Wow.
of thing. So no, I wasn't with that. You know.
Yeah. AP, you been shooting?
Locked and loaded.
Hey.
I visit the gun range regularly.
Nice.
Okay. Which one you go to?
The one on,
They can't hear you.
oh, I'm sorry.
I told
I just started pointing.
Point with the other finger.
So it's one in Pineville, in the Pineville.
Okay. I know which one you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Off of South Boulevard. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
That's-
Where do you hide your gun?
Wherever it may be.
There you go.
That's a good answer.
She's like, let me cough.
For real.
Sneeze a bullet out.
Yeah.
Fire out the gun. Sneeze out a bullet.
Right.
What about you, Prodigal Son?
Oh no! I've never shot. I know,
A lover,
like,
not a fighter.
yeah, me. Nah, but I
Hey,
think,
but don't push
thinking
it.
about, like, looking back at it, I think I haven't, because my dad and my mom had me when they were very young, and my dad was like running the streets and doing all those different things. So I think, like, purposefully they kept that, like, out of my like state of being, my state of living. So
Right.
that's never really what I've turned to for anything. I never thought I needed it.
Violence.
So
Right.
yeah.
The Lord will fight your battles.
Even when we were kids, like video games.
I mean,
I think everybody need a pistol.
Yeah.
I didn't start shooting till I got older, because even as kids, it was Mario Brothers, Frogger. Like, there was none of this
Yeah.
Fortnite and all those shooting games and stuff.
That's a
Like,
great point.
If you got a water gun, you thought you was something, and if you turned it this way, you lost your water gun. Like, it is to be a super soaker and nothing else.
right.
Don't
Yeah.
make the pow sound
That's
when
right.
you're getting something wet. Somebody
And it has to be a
anything.
neon green or
Yes.
neon
That's
orange,
right.
something.
Yeah.
We don't do the black ones.
That's right.
No.
Glow in the dark.
Like you can go to the arcade, but you can't play laser tag.
Right.
Like I'm sitting outside holding everybody's coat, waiting for them.
No, even like I work for after school program, and like we do raffle prizes and stuff at the end of the week, and like we can't like get any type of gun looking things. Like
Right.
the kids can't bring that type of stuff to school.
Right.
And like even thinking
That's
about
good.
how kids are bringing like guns to school more often. You're hearing that now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
Little kids.
Where they mamas at?
Little kids, and they don't even get them from the. Usually, if a child had a gun, they got it out of the gun safe or mommy's closet or daddy's whatever. Now they literally getting it from whoever off the
Whoever.
street.
Yeah, man.
You know, the fact that someone would actually give a child a weapon is a clear sign that you're headed in the wrong direction anyway. Like, dude, you 12. What
Right.
you need a gun for?
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of, all right, little man, you know, handle your business.
But it also goes back to technology too. I know like there's this thing called transcranial magnetic stimulation, and it's about how the blue light from our phones and like the ionizing radiation from the things we watch, it affects our prefrontal lobe and our parietal lobe, and so those affect our senses. So kids become less sensitive to things, and then their critical thinking skills. It also affects that radiation going to your brain, and so once they're watching 100 videos of
Right.
people shooting or fighting or doing whatever,
That's
it's like they
different.
think it's okay.
Right.
So then they go to school and they act like, you know, whatever they act like, and then a lot of times they don't know how to even control their emotions. So instead of putting more policemen in front of their face or security guards, or you know, that maybe we should teach them social emotional learning. Maybe we
Right.
should teach them how to deal with their emotions, because like we said, it's people that kill people. It's people
Right.
that carry the guns, not necessarily the gun itself.
Right. Great point.
Family, we're going to take a break. Come back. Don't go anywhere. You are tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media,
The voice
of the community.